Okay, so let's get into it. Today, you probably would have noticed that I was sporting a different pair of wrist straps. These were sent to me by a company called Kilo Kings. Surprisingly enough, I do get offered quite a lot of different things to be sent to me for me to review. Most often they are complete crap and I'm not interested because it's normally nothing to do with powerlifting or nothing to do with what I represent as a person, I suppose. But in this instance, I definitely feel I can relate to them because they are also a Bristol company where I am based as well, startup company as well, relatively new. So they sent them to me to review. What I like in particular about the wrist straps is the leather part of the actual strap itself. First of all, I think it looks good, and second of all, when you're actually strapping it on your wrist, it is a lot more secure, I think, than the SPD wrist strap. So that's definitely a positive, and I will probably be using these going forward. It sort of depends if these are IPF approved. I'm not too sure, but if I can wear these in competition, I'm definitely going to be doing that. So I also got given some deadlift straps. To be honest, these are fairly generic. I think they've just got obviously the Kilo Kings logo. I mean, they are good straps. They are pretty much identical to the ones I've already got. So they are the type of straps that I would prefer to use, but I have got some similar to this. But again, very good straps. So I don't actually make any money or commission out of upselling these, I suppose. I just help another brand similar to myself get their name out there. I also have a discount code that they have sent me. Again, I don't make any monetary gain out of this. I don't get any commission. So that is Phoenix 10. So if you guys are in the market for some wrist wraps or some straps, head over to their website and use the discount code and you can save yourself 10%. So obviously I have just used these for squatting and deadlifting, but tomorrow I will be benching, so I'll give them a go benching as well. My mate Craig actually used them today and he said he really liked them. He liked how tight you could get them because they are 34 inch, so they are quite long straps, wrist straps. So yeah, I would highly recommend. So head over to their website now and save yourself some money. And I think for some people, they almost buy it because they want to appear to be a lot higher level of a lifter than they maybe actually are, which may sound a little bit harsh, and this obviously doesn't mean it's the same for everybody that buys it. But obviously the elite athletes that are sponsored by SPD will be getting this stuff for free. So it's almost like if you have that as well, you almost have a connection with these lifters as well. I may be well off the mark there, and that may be completely wrong, but I feel like it's almost an ego boost rather than anything else. So I'm a hypocrite. But to be fair, in the video, the point I was making, it's people that buy the singlets, the knee wraps, the wrist wraps, the knee sleeves that have already got a pair. I don't own an SPD t-shirt, so that's the reason I got this one, the winter edition, and let's be honest, it looks pretty sick.
The good thing about this one is it catches it. So you do the bag catch it. Alright, so we need 5.
Alright bro, how's your grip holding up?
Wish I had some straps, man.
You wish you had some straps?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, whoa!
Look at those. So apart from deadlifting, what else are you doing?
Bench.
You're doing some bench. How are your wrists feeling?
Weak, man. I could do with some wrist wraps.
Oh my god, it's funny you should say that.
Whoa!
I reckon there's a battery charger in London the other day. Sad, isn't it?
Right, before I shoot off and leave you guys to the rest of your day, let's talk about goals. I've written down what I think my 2019 goal should be. Now this is mainly to do with the gym and not really about just my general life. I did briefly touch on this in my last video, but getting straight into it, lifting wise, I'm hoping to squat 240 kilos next year. The closest I've come to that is obviously 230, so I think a 10 kilo increase is probably realistic, and definitely if I'm staying at this body weight, I definitely think that is possible. The next one is bench, so 150 kilos, I think that is more than achievable, and I think I'll get that quite easily. I'm only 2.5 kilos away from that, but I'm not overly bothered by bench, so if I only got 2.5 kilos, so be it. The next one's quite a big one though, and that is a 600 pound deadlift, and that is 272.5 kilos. That's one that I am definitely going to be chasing down. Again, that is only a 10 kilo increase, so similar to the squat. Definitely think it is achievable at this body weight. Overall, that is a 662.5 kilo total. The qualifying total is 625, so when I compete in April, that is obviously what I'm going to be going for, but I do intend to surpass that by a considerable amount. When it comes to nationals, which I'm hoping to qualify for, that is when I'm going to be going for that big total, the 662, but to be honest with you, anything over 650 I'll be happy with. And lastly, and probably most surprisingly, my goal is actually to do a little bit more cardio. I definitely feel now that I'm a higher body weight, I'm definitely, even now, just talking to you guys, I'm a bit more out of breath, so I feel like I definitely need to incorporate more cardio just for health. So I'm going to be trying to, at the weekends, go for a swim, maybe get on the treadmill and just do a couple of miles running. It'll be good for calories as well, because it'll be able to make sure I maintain my body weight and I don't go skyrocketing above my weight class. So yeah, that is my final lifting or gym goal. After that, it is obviously nutrition, my nutrition goals. Surprisingly, I feel that I don't eat a lot of protein. If you were to actually calculate how much protein I have a day, it probably isn't anywhere near 200, which is what people sort of recommend. They sort of say a gram per pound of body weight. So that puts me at around 220 grams of protein a day, but I don't think I'm getting anywhere near that, because I generally have 2 meals a day, and that'll be at lunchtime and evening after I train. So I will try and incorporate more snacks, more protein-based snacks to increase that. I'll also be trying to eat more healthily, so I will be having more vegetables. I mean, I have a lot of vegetables anyway, because I actually like vegetables, but I am going to be trying to be more healthy and more mindful about what I'm eating. And the big one for nutrition, I am going to be trying to eliminate or at least reduce the amount of alcohol I consume. I'm going to be starting that by starting dry January, so I'm going to go through the whole of January with not having an alcoholic beverage. I know for a lot of people that is really easy, because a lot of you guys probably don't even drink, but yeah, I'm quite social, I suppose. I like going out with my friends and having a drink. That's sort of how we socialise, so that's going to be something I'm going to try and eliminate. So definitely through the whole of January I'm not going to be drinking. I might even make like a small series about dry January and just like not drinking, which sounds quite tragic really, but yeah, it is what it is. After that, I'm going to literally try and go as far without drinking into the year as possible. So those are just going to all contribute to hitting my lifting goals, I'll say physique goals. I haven't really got physique goals, but you know, it's just going to make me healthy and it's going to be more likely to hit the goals that I want to achieve. Anyway, going to wrap up the video here, guys. The next video is going to be quite an interesting one, if it is the next video. I'm going to go and get my cholesterol tested with my mate Sam, who you would have seen in the last video. We're both quite interested in what my cholesterol level is, because like I say, I'm getting slightly more out of breath. I'm definitely putting on more body fat, so it'll be interesting to see how healthy I actually am. So I'm going to do a few tests and actually see where I'm at. So yeah, look out for that one. But as for this one, please leave it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.